Chronicles of Elyria, Stretch Goals Explained. I'm John Rasmus. This is Rasmus Gaming. I just want to do a quick update about the update from Soulbound Studios of Chronicles of Elyria. Now, they finally released the stretch goals. I'm really excited about these. Let's take a look. At $1,050,000, the reward is Seeds of Angelica's Tear. At 1.3 million, wards. 1.35 million, religious statues. They said religious statues are like shrines that people will make pilgrimages to. That sounds very interesting. At 1.5 million, gaming and gambling. They really talked about gaming and gambling for taverns as a way to draw people to taverns. Now, I can say from personal first-hand experience, games that had a side mini-game of Texas Hold'em in the taverns, or had a casino, a side game apart from the role-playing game, a little side Texas Hold'em gambling game, it was an amazing feature. The two times I can even remember such things was in Ultima 7, Buccaneer's Den, Pirate Island, had a little casino, and that was just a single-player game. You could cheat by saving it and going back to a saved game, but in an online game, you can't cheat. And so it's a lot funner. It's a lot more risk and reward. And the one time I did see Texas Hold'em in an RPG were two different fake Ultima Online shards, the free shards out there. And there were poker guilds that came about from that poker side minigame in those shards, and it was extremely fun. It brought about a lot of interest from the community. And so a tiny thing like gaming and gambling in a tavern can cause players to even want to go to a tavern. If there's no reason to go to a tavern, if you don't need alcohol and mead and some bread and some chicken, if you don't need that to live, most players won't even enter the tavern. They'll just skip it and go straight to the bank. And then they'll go to the supply NPC, and then they're going to head out of town. But if there's a reason to go to the tavern, and I thoroughly talked about this on the Shroud of the Avatar forums. Let's see what I said. For anyone who got the Kickstarter update, they thoroughly explain why such features are at a particular amount. They will need to hire new artists, programmers, and they don't want to hire them for one job and then fire them. So to add a feature above the full-time workload of 16 employees they already have, they will need to hire new artists, programmers, no less than 18 months at a time. I trust them. The details are thoroughly honest, taking into account the benefits, etc., that a new employee would realistically cost to hire them for at least 18 months. It sounds like 18 months might be the beta. We will see. I'm really excited about this game. I say these goals are very realistic and in fact lower than many game companies would have priced them at. These are some low Kickstarter goals. They're very low. Mounted combat for 2.25. I know games that have 10 million and they want 10 million more to even come close to something like that. Or that's an exaggeration, but mounted combat, you have to have tons of animations to have that look good, and they want it to be done correctly. I think the game will go above and beyond 2.25 million, but most likely post-Kickstarter. So go to chroniclesofelyria.com after the Kickstarter's over and continue to pledge. No doubt they're going to sell IP up until launch of alpha or beta, and IP can be used to buy very useful things such as soul sparks, equipment, and whatnot. Having seen many Kickstarters, it's clear they wouldn't mention something as a goal if they didn't already want to implement it in the first place. So best case scenario, all of these features most likely definitely will be in the game eventually. I'm really looking forward to tunneling as they sold it as custom dungeon designing for players. Something essential to hide your treasures with underneath your house, having your own custom dungeon. That is an amazing feature. And mounted combat really changes the PvP game. After mounted combat is implemented, Anyone that is not on a mount will be decimated immediately. You will need to have a mount for any type of realistic combat after that is implemented. So this is the Kickstarter. They're currently at $943,397. Here is the tracker. They're 104% of their goal, trending towards 2.3 million. If they hit that 2.3 million, they will have mounted combat. But this is not exclusive to the Kickstarter. We don't need to achieve this 2.3 million in 18 days. We can do it in 6 months' time, in 12 months' time. However long they allow pledging post-Kickstarter, and I'm sure they're going to be open and welcome to it. So go to their website, chroniclesofelyria.com, and continue to stay updated on the game. I thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This has been John Rasmus with Rasmus Gaming. Be seeing you.